Hi guys, Darth Deuces here, back again with another figure review, and I finally got my hands on that Premier Edition Transformers The Last Night Voyager class Megatron figure. I went back home for the weekend, and I went to the Walmart there, and they actually had some new stuff, and one of the things was the new Voyagers. Finally, this guy's been out for like at least a couple months now, I think, if not longer. I'm not 100% sure, but he's been out for a while, and it's taken forever to find this guy. But I finally got him. I've been really wanting this one. Probably my most wanted out of the Last Night figures. I have the Voyager Optimus, the Voyager, or not the Voyager, the Deluxe Barricade, and this is the last one I really wanted. I don't really care about getting the other ones. So we'll take a quick look at him in the box here, and it's pretty cool. You know, we have the clear parts, and you can see him in there, and you got a pretty cool image of Megatron on there. It says Megatron, Transformers Last Night, Decepticon logo, Voyager class, Transformers, and the Decepticon logo, Transformers. Pretty cool image of Megatron there. Megatron, Merciless Tyrant. Sort of a mock-up shot of the figure and his vehicle mode. The other Voyager, which is available, which is Hound, which is cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'm gonna get him out of the box, and we'll take a closer look at the figure. First in vehicle mode, and then in robot mode. Or actually, maybe we'll switch it up. We'll do robot mode first, and then do vehicle mode. How about that? Alright, now we have good old Megatron out of the packaging and in his robot mode, which is how he obviously comes in the packaging. I haven't transformed him yet. I'm going to do that next. But yeah, it's a pretty cool figure. I think it's definitely my favorite of the Last Night figures. I think his sculpt's really good. I think he has the best paint apps that I've seen on a Last Night figure, like the most movie accurate paint apps or something like that. I don't know, it just looks really good. Articulation's pretty good. You know, accessories are good. I don't have too much to complain about with this guy. So let's take a closer look. And we'll take a look at the head sculpt. The head sculpt's actually really good. Probably one of the best things about this figure is the head sculpt. It looks absolutely fantastic. You got all that detail in the face. You got like the mouth with the teeth sculpted in, which is really cool. You got the eyes. You got these little things which are part of his mask when it goes around his face, which is cool. You don't get any way to actually move these to go in front of his face or anything. He can't have the mask mode, which kind of sucks. It's something that the leader class does have, but oh well. Close that. Light piping is actually really good on this figure. He has light piping that's right on top of his head, and it really lights up the eyes really cool. I don't know if we'll be able to show it or not. You can kind of get a feel for it there. And you can get the eyes glowing, and the light piping is really, really cool. I think that looks really nice. I really like that a lot. The Optimus didn't have any light piping, and neither did Barricade, so really happy that he does, because it does look really, really cool. He's got some nice sculpted detail. He's mainly in this bluish gray sort of color. The Decepticon logo printed on black there. It looks good. He's got some yellow paint apps, or yellow goldish paint apps around, and some black in there. One thing that's really cool is that these panels on the side of his shoulders actually hinge up, so they don't hinder articulation. So you can get more articulation out of them, which is pretty cool. Got the fusion cannon on the arm. Finally, they have implemented the fusion cannon on his arm. I do think the fusion cannon is a little small on this figure. I mean, I've only seen the movie once, so I don't really know if maybe it's accurate size. I think it should be a little bigger, but it's not too bad. The sculpt detail just all throughout the figure looks really good. There's a tab here where you can store the sword if you don't want him holding it. You got these panels here, kind of skirt-like looking things, and they can hinge upwards, and on the side you can hinge on the side. So that's cool. You can get a lot of articulation out of that. You got the legs. It's a little ugly on the back, but it's not too bad. Legs look pretty good. You got the feet there. Kind of look like he has like 3 toes or something. Looks cool. And overall, it's just a good looking figure. It's very cool. Sculpting and paint looks really good. It's just very pleasing to look at. So, it's really cool. In terms of articulation, he's pretty good. He has a bulge on the head, which actually has a bit of up, and you can actually look up and you not really look down too much, but rotate, and that's pretty cool. He has swivels at the shoulders as well as hinges, and because of those panels, you can hinge out pretty much full 90. Hinges at the elbows actually move in a lot. Holy shit. Didn't really notice. No wrist articulation. Well, like they can hinge inwards a bit because of the transformation, but you can't rotate them, which I kind of don't like. So yeah. No waist articulation, I don't think, which kind of sucks, but it's not a huge deal. Like I said, these panels are articulated. He has ball joints in the hips as well as swivels at the thigh. Single hinges at the knees to move to about 90 degrees. And then he has pivots at the ankles, which is kind of cool. In terms of accessories, he just comes with his sword here, which is cool. It's painted in a maybe slightly dark, a lighter silvery gray color than his body, which is kind of good to differentiate the weapon from his body. And it's sculpted nicely. There's not too much going on, which is cool. He holds it well in either hand, and like I said, you can tab it on his back. Before I move into vehicle mode, I'll give you a quick look at him besides some of the other figures. So here he is next to his partner in crime, Barricade. I think the scale's pretty good there. Barricade would be about half height, so that makes sense, I think. And then here he is next to Optimus. If I can... they're about the same height. Megatron might be... No, they're about the same height. Megatron should probably be a little bigger. Not insanely bigger, but he should be maybe a half a head taller or so. So he might be on the small side, but for the most part I think they look good, scale relatively well together, so I'm not going to complain too much. Anyways, that's the vehicle, or not vehicle, the robot mode of Megatron. I'll get him transformed, learn how to transform, and we'll take a look at the vehicle mode. Now I got Megatron in his vehicle mode, and the vehicle mode's pretty cool as well. It's definitely a solid vehicle mode. Solid, you know, it doesn't feel like it's just going to fall apart, untab everywhere and everything, which is really cool. And I really like the design of his jet mode. I think it's cool because it's kind of like a combined, it has elements that look human, but also has elements that look alien, which I think is cool. I like that sort of concept. I think that's cool. But yeah, not too much to go on about. The sword that you can store on the top here just tabs in at the top. And it doesn't look like it's out of place or anything, so that's cool. And it looks cool. You got the cockpit here, which is mainly yellow, has some translucent orangish color going on, which is cool. You got this like yellow like engine looking thing, which is cool. The wings look nice. You do have the feet kind of just sticking there though, which is a little ugly, but it's not like too bad. You got like these, don't really know what these are. They kind of look like jet boosters or something, but they're kind of going the wrong way, so I don't know if they're like cannons or something, but that's cool too. There's not really much going on in the back. There's not really too much to talk about, to be honest. Obviously, you see a lot of these details in the robot mode. But you got to see these little wings here, which is cool. The bottom is pretty well done. You know, there's not a whole lot of extra obvious crap going on the bottom, which is cool. So I like that. Everything tabs in nicely. The transformation itself is pretty straightforward. It's not too hard to grasp, so that's really cool. But the engineering is still kind of cool. So I like that a lot. I don't know, or else it's a cool vehicle mode. I like it. I think it's cool. If you want to display them like this, I think that'd definitely be pretty sweet to look at, like hanging on. That looks pretty cool. I just like the mode. It looks nice. Anyways, that's about it. Overall, I think this is a really good figure. I think it's probably one of the best Last Night figures that they put out. I'm not sure if it's better than the Leader class. I think personally this guy looks a little more proportioned a bit better than the Leader class. Leader class looks a bit top heavy and the proportions don't look exactly right to me. I think this one just looks a bit better. But that's my opinion. I don't know because I don't have the Leader class. I'm just going by what I've seen from other videos and pictures and whatnot. But I think if you've gotten the Voyager class Optimus, I think this is definitely one you're going to want to pick up. I think this is pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.